I'm liking it. Whew. Okay, so we saw like this episode was from Danny's point of view. I like it. I thought for some reason that we would just kind of focus on Johnny, I guess, because of the first episode or whatever. But I mean, yeah. Okay, so it's going to be about both of them, and I'm guessing. I mean, probably about their kids too. I mean, it's exactly the same. It's like now Johnny's on the side of the unpopular guy. Like now he's basically, training Danny, just in a newer version. I mean, but it's exactly the same, and he's liking this girl, who seems very nice overall, but she's kind of caught up in this crowd of people that are very much not nice. I didn't realize at first that her, like, the one she was kind of having a crush on or whatever, were the guys that attacked them. I should have figured that out, I guess. Yeah, I forgot. Anyway, yeah, it makes sense, okay? So they're definitely not the kind of guys who you want your daughter to hang out with. If you're a caring parent. I'll tell you what's funny to me so far anyway is that, now that we see things from Johnny's point of view, like we get, I mean, I'm sure that we'll get to delve a little into his personality and stuff, and I already feel like I understand him more and feel for him, right? But like for instance, like the friends that are supposed to like represent him or who he used to be or still is in some ways are so one-dimensional. I mean, it's funny to me that we're like focusing here on like the bad guys from the Karate, at least the bad guy from the Karate Kid, and yet like the mean kids are just as kind of shallow, stereotypical. I don't know. I'm hoping it's gonna change. I'm hoping we're gonna get to like understand them too. I mean, we did get. I mean, I don't know, or something. Like they would feel a little more than just mean kids. I don't know. It's just like we just saw Sam talk to her friends for like 2 seconds. Already there was like this girl who was so dumb. Like what? I didn't like that. I didn't like that they were so stereotypical, like to the point that it was ridiculous. Like they didn't feel like people at all. I mean, I don't know. They're not like the focus of the show. Well, we'll see how much of a, I'm guessing that it's going to be like more than that. That we're going to kind of maybe include them in something, because we're left, because at the start, like the show is starting off with, we're having Johnny, we're having Danny, and both of them are kind of stuck in the past. Even the one who won is still like it felt like last episode that he was saying, I mean, yeah, he was like acknowledging, kind of repeating things, kind of saying like, yeah, I kicked him in the face, blah, or something. Like he was really, like if he didn't care about it, he wouldn't have to kind of say what happened or make a joke out of it, or like he wouldn't, yeah. So it definitely feels like maybe that's something that he holds on to in his own way, kind of this defining moment for him. And yeah, I mean, seeing Cobra Kai definitely brought flashes back to him, like flashbacks. He seemed very, like, I mean, it's understandable he would be traumatized from something like that. I mean, I would pin all that on the sensei, honestly, and the sensei they had at the time. He was a piece of work, but it seems like Johnny is kind of like, he's continuing his ways basically at this point, but it makes sense because he wouldn't know how else. Like that's how he was taught, that's how he won for the most part, and he wants to prove that that way of doing things is right. So he's going, like, right now he's really clinging to it. Yeah, anyway, the interaction here between Danny and him was like he was quick to defend, you know, his friend, his daughter's friends, because of course they didn't tell him, like Kyler didn't tell him the whole story. And it's funny to think of Johnny like defending someone, like Danny defending the Johnny kind of people and Johnny defending the Danny kind of people. So it's really like reversed at this point. And it's gonna be interesting to, like, I mean, to see where it goes from here. It was so dramatic to see them like face off like that. It's definitely not over between them. It's only just starting now. I mean, they're both, yeah, stuck in the past in their own ways. Maybe his daughter can learn karate again at some point. I mean, she did learn some of it. I don't know how much of it stuck with her. I also learned karate when I was very young, like a long time ago. I don't think I remember anything. But anyway, yeah, it wasn't I wasn't, you know, hardcore at all. Definitely not Cobra Kai material. Also, it's funny to see Johnny kind of, you know, working. What's the name of the kid? I don't remember. Anyway, his neighbor, like kind of working him, because we know that, wow, I don't remember the name of Mr. like Danny's sensei. I don't remember his name. Anyway, we know that he also used kind of those methods, but there was actually, you know, a meaning behind them. And here it's just because here Johnny's just exploiting him. So it's funny to see it like reversed, like used in that way, kind of, you know, kind of a callback, but also we see Johnny's nature reflected in that, and the fact that he's, you know, taking advantage of the kid, poor kid. Okay, we'll see how it goes. It seems like a lot of fun though, so I'm looking forward to continuing. Also, I felt bad for the kid, for the actual kid of Johnny. I mean, I feel like he obviously failed with him or something. Like his kid doesn't think of him as a dad at all. Like he doesn't show. He's not very involved at all in his life. And that's really sad to me. I don't know if that, I mean, I hope that we're not going to, well, I don't know where it's going to go, or if, like, I really don't know the name of the kid. What was the name of the kid? I hope he's not going to take the place of his real son or something like that. Maybe though. Maybe it's like already doomed with his son. Maybe. That's sad though. Also, I'm probably going to watch the other two movies before I continue this at any point anyway. So there's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Special thanks to my top Patreons, Running Tear, Andy Plays All Night, Terranor, Michael Gabriel, and Shadow's Moon. And to the rest of my amazing Patreons, who without their support I would never be able to keep on doing this. Thank you so much.